Good morning, class 9. Already we have discussed regarding that heat chapter, and also we had studied that what is thermal equilibrium, what is that total amount of heat depends on which factors, and also that principle of calorimetry and unit of heat. So I'm just recapitulating the previous things. We know that total heat in a substance depends on m, that is equal to mass, and then into specific heat, and then the temperature difference. That's already we had studied. So what is right now temperature? We know, mass we know. What does the meaning of specific heat? This specific heat. So if I am going to discuss this specific heat, specifically this one, what is that? If I need to write, I am denoting specific heat as S. So I will have that specific heat is where specific heat in the where specific heat is the suppose it is in my right hand side and total is it at left hand side. So specific heat can be written as it can be written as specific heat. Specific heat can be written as what? Total heat divided by what? Mass into temperature difference. Clear? Means what? Specific heat depends on the total heat as well as mass into temperature difference. That is the definition of specific heat. But what does the meaning of specific heat? See, suppose I can have different types of objects. Suppose I am having a aluminium bar, or suppose I am having a gold bar. So each and every substance had specific type of material in it, and depending on that substance will get their temperature rises very fast. Some substance will not rises their temperature very fast. Means it is the characteristics property of material. It is particularly depend on the material, which type of material I am using for my experiment. That depends on that specific heat. Means if I am using iron, so one type of specific heat. If I am using aluminium, another type of specific heat. And mathematically how would I can define specific heat? If I want to define that specific heat, it is the total heat divided by mass of the object into that what I can say, the temperature difference, or I can say write that the total quantity of heat necessary to raise the temperature of unit mass of a substance through 1 degree. Unit mass of a substance through 1 degree is called specific heat. Means in the definition what I have, if suppose mass of the object, mass equal to 1 kg. Suppose I am telling again, suppose mass of the object is 1 kg, and temperature difference, temperature temperature difference temperature difference is equal to 1 degree. So what is happening in the denominator part, here and here both I am having 1. So from there what I can write, that specific heat is equal to total heat. Clear? So if I want to define specific heat, we can write the amount of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 kg object to 1 degree Celsius is called the specific heat. Now tell me, what is the unit of heat in SI system? We know, just in previous slide we know, in SI system unit of heat is what? Joule. So if I put joule in place of total heat, joule in place of mass kg, and in place of temperature degree Celsius, therefore what will happen? That of specific heat unit of specific heat will be equal to that kg per, sorry, joule in SI system. Joule, that is the unit of heat, total heat, joule per means a divide sign, kg degree Celsius. Clear? And in same thing in a CGS system, what it will be? It will be calorie per gram degree Celsius. Clear? This is for joule per kg degree Celsius. This is for what? This is for SI system, and in case of CGS system it will be what I am telling, that is calorie per degree Celsius. Clear? Now coming to that next discussion. Now going for that next discussion of the chapter, that is called thermal capacity. Thermal capacity is nothing but that, what I am telling, that how much heat it can be hold. Okay, that is called thermal capacity. So suppose I am having an object. So this is my object. Suppose this is the object. Clear? So what is happening to this object? So if this is my object, the object's mass is, suppose, the mass of the object is suppose m, small m or capital M, as per your choice. So mass of the object is suppose small m. So how much heat will be there depends on what? We know that amount of heat energy to raise the temperature or heat capacity by mass of the body. Mass of the body means what? If suppose m equal to 1 kg, and the heat capacity of the object is what? Suppose heat capacity of the object is 10 joule. Clear? So if the same mass is right now 100 kg, right now my object's mass is 100 kg, I am not changing the material. So what will be the heat capacity of the object? Obviously if 1 kg mass of the object is there, its heat capacity is 10 joule. So if it is 100 kg, its heat capacity will be what? 10 into 100. Clear? Means it is equal to 1000. Clear? 1000 joule. So that is I am telling that heat capacity or thermal capacity of a body is the amount of heat to require the temperature of the body by unity, means to increase this body's temperature 1 degree Celsius. To increase the temperature of the body, suppose 1 degree Celsius means unity. It may be 1 degree, it may be 1 degree Celsius, 1 degree Celsius, or it might be 1 Kelvin, 1 Kelvin, whatever it may be. Means my object purpose of discussion is, if unity I am increasing the temperature of the object, then what is happening? If a body having mass m and the specific heat of the material is S, then thermal capacity is simply the specific heat into the mass of the object. How? What is the specific heat into the mass of the object? So that is the thermal capacity, or it might be called as that heat capacity. So amount of heat energy supplied by rise in temperature. So it can be written as, I am writing it over here so that will be better. So heat capacity or thermal capacity is equal to what? The heat energy supplied. Heat energy means it is in joule or calorie, whatever. Heat energy supplied divided by what? Rise in temperature. Rise in temperature, that is the what? Heat capacity. And if I am going for the specific heat capacity, then it will be heat capacity. And the same thing is, if I am going for same thing, that it is specific heat capacity. Specific heat capacity, more for a particular material I am telling. Specific heat capacity, if I am telling, that will be heat capacity, whatever is there, heat capacity city, divided by what? Divided by mass of the body. So these two things PDF I will give you. Now next things I am coming, that is called the water equivalent. In next slide I will explain water equivalent.